right, compare use less than, greater than, or equal to complete each statement. -6, -3. Well, -6 is smaller, so the inequality going that way. Now, number 2 is obviously greater than -15. Every positive number is greater than every negative number. -5 and the absolute value of 5. Well, what is the absolute value of 5? Remember, absolute value is always just a number's distance from 0. So 5 is 5 away. So -5 is less than 5. Absolute value of 10 is 10. Absolute value of -10 is 10. So they're both the same. So equal. Absolute value of 9 is 9. Absolute value of -2 is +2. And 9 is greater than 2. Absolute value of -8 is 8. Absolute value of 0 is 0. 8 is greater than 0. All right, today we're going to practice adding integers, which I know might seem very easy for some of you, but we're going to kind of mess around with some rules. We'll do some tiles, and then I'd really love you to work on doing as much as you can in this class without using a calculator. They're great ways to check, but we got to stretch the brain out a little bit. So use tiles to find 2 plus -5. So positive, they have represented with yellow. Negative, they have red. So yellows and reds cancel each other out. So like we could cancel out a yellow for a red. Whoa, where are we going? Where are we going? A yellow for a red here, and another yellow for a red. So what's left? We have 3 reds, which indicates -3. Great. Myself, I prefer to use the rules for addition and subtraction because these kind of problems, that's a lot to set up for something that we're going to need you to do a lot of pretty quickly. But we'll practice with the tiles. We'll use we'll use green and red because I don't have yellow. So positive is green. 1, 2, 3, 4. Negative is red. -1 plus 4. You can cancel out a negative for a positive, so we're left with +3. All right. We got +7. I'm just going to do circles, in fact. Let's just go quicker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Plus -3. 1, 2, 3. We can cancel out the 3 negatives with 3 positives. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We're left with +4. And the last one, we have -2 plus -2. Nothing cancels out, so all we have left are 4 red tiles. So that would be -4. Using a number line is another way that you can do these kind of problems. Let's start writing on myself here. On 2 plays, a football team first loses 8 yards and then gains 3 yards. Find -8 plus 3 to find the result of the 2 plays. So if we were to draw a number line with 0, let's see, -1, 2, 3, 4, -5, -6, -7, -8. That's as far as we're going to have to go that way. We could go 1, 2, let's go up to 3. So first, they lost 8 yards. So we're going to go over to -8. Here's where they are after the first play. Then they gained 3 yards. That's like a +3. So we're going to go 3, 1, 2, 3. And it will end up at -5. Again, this is just another tool where you can add and subtract integers. You've got the tile option. You've got the number line option. But again, the best one, the one I'm rooting for you on, is the rules. Just remembering the rules for addition and subtraction, I feel will be easier. So let's do one number line for all 3 of these. I see my largest number is 9, my smallest number is -6. So let's just make sure that we include those. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We'll go 10 in each direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 10. All right, so we'll do the first one in red here. 2, 2, plus negative 6. That's going to go 6 to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it ends up at negative 4. This one we have negative 4, which we know where that is, plus 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it ends at positive 5. And the last one, negative 5, right there, plus negative 1. That would be one more this way. That will end at negative 6. Fantastic. Look at us. All right, and then the rules. Here's the deal. If you're adding two positive numbers, it's going to be positive, right? If you're adding two negative numbers, it's going to be negative. So if they're both the same symbol, you just add it up and keep the sign. But if there's one of each, one positive and one negative, here's what you're going to do. You're going to subtract them, big minus small, and then you keep the sign of the bigger number. So you'll see what I'm saying here in a minute. If I can move over, Mr. Plant. Come on, dude. Let's extend this page. All right, so again, if they're the same sign, which these are both negative, you can just add them together. 12 plus 31, and you keep the sign. So whatever we get here, we'll just make the negative version of that. So 2 plus 1 is 3, 1 plus 3 is 4. So we will get negative 43. If they are the same symbol, add them together, keep the symbol. All right, now these are different symbols. So this is the one where we just subtract. We're always going to do the big number minus the small number. So in our case, we're ignoring the negatives. So we're going to do 18 minus 7, which is 11. And we're going to keep the sign of the original bigger number. So the bigger number here, 18, was negative. So our final answer will be negative. We'll have negative 11. Another way I like to think of it is like having and owing money. So you have $7, you owe someone 18. Do you have enough? No, you don't. So you're going to owe them money. So that would indicate you have a negative balance. All right, we got 3 down here. They are the same sign. So we will just add them together and keep it negative. 6 plus 2 is 8. 2 plus 1 is 3. This will give us negative 38. Now think of this in your head. You have $60. You have to pay someone 13. Do you have enough? Yeah, you do. You can pay them 13 and still have some money. So we're gonna, since they're different signs, we're gonna subtract them, which will give us 47. And we keep the sign of the bigger number. Our big number was positive, so this will result in a positive 47. And the last one. Now here, we owe someone $125. We have $35. Do we have enough money? No, we're short. So this is going to dip into the negatives. But if you remember the rules, we just subtract the big number minus the small number. 5 minus 5 is 0. 12 minus 3 is 9. We get 90. And you keep the symbol of the bigger number. Our bigger number of 125 was negative, so we will keep the negative sign. This is only for adding and subtracting. Multiplying and dividing has slightly different rules, so be careful there. The earthquake monitor in Hockley, Texas is located in a salt mine at an elevation of negative 416 meters. I bet that's going to be important information. The elevation of the monitor in Albuquerque, New Mexico is 2,156 meters higher than the one in Hockley. Find the elevation of the monitor in Albuquerque. So Hockley is at negative 416 meters, but this one's higher than that. So it's like positive above this, plus 2,156. Now again, if you think of money, I owe someone $416. I don't know why, but I do. I have over $2,000. Not to brag. Do I have enough? Yes. So it's going to result in a positive number. So we're going to subtract them. 2156 minus 416. And we'll keep the sign of the bigger number. Our big number was positive, so this will be positive. 6 minus 6 is 0. 5 minus 1 is 4. 21 minus 4 is 17. So 1,740 meters. The elevation of a monitor in Piñon Flat, California is 1,696 meters higher than the monitor in Hockley, Texas. Find the elevation of the monitor in Piñon Flat. All right, so Hockley was the one, negative 416. We are going 1,696 meters above that, so positive 1696. Again, you have one of each, so we're going to subtract them and keep the bigger sign. Our bigger number was positive, so our end result will be a positive version of whatever we get. 6 minus 6 is 0, 9 minus 1 is 8, 6 minus 4 is 2, and we have that left over 1. So 1,280 meters. That might be it. Oh, we got one more. All right. Order of operations. Here's the recommendation. Get all your same sign stuff handled first. So if this is all adding and stuff, handle all your negatives together, get all your positives together, because then we can use that rule. So like the positives, all we have are positive 15. Plus the negatives, if they're the same sign, just add them up. 12 plus 6 is 18, plus 2 would be 20. So this would come out to negative 20. You have $15. You owe someone 20. Do you have enough? No, you do not. So we know it's going to end up negative. If we did 20 minus 15, it comes out to 5. So our final answer here would be negative 5. Again, handle your like stuff. So 1 plus 2 is 3. Negative 3 and negative 10, they're both negative. Just add them together. 10 plus 3 is 13. You have $3. You owe someone 13. Do you have enough? No. So we're going to do 13 minus 3, and we will keep the negative version of that. So it comes out to 10. We will make it negative 10. Okay, my positives, I have 200 and 220. We add those up, that's 420. Our negatives, we have negative 250 and negative 100, that's negative 350. I have $420. I need to pay someone $350. Do I have enough? Yes, I do. So then we can just subtract them. And we'll keep the positive version. 0 minus 0 is 0. 42 minus 35 is 7. We have positive 7. That's it for adding integers. Yes!